Hey, hello, good morning, guys, and this is Coding with Gautam. And guys, today we're going to talk about the rock cycle. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Today I have the rock cycle gizmo, and this is how the rock cycle looks like. So, we can start with what we want. So, let's just go back over here to the rock cycle. I'll keep my sound down a bit. So, first, let's start at magma. So, this is magma, it's liquid rock. And if it crystallizes below ground, it turns into intrusive igneous rock. And if it cools above the ground, it's extrusive igneous rock. So now let's go to intrusive igneous rocks. If you expose them to weathering, they'll turn into soil. If you expose them to increased temp, they turn into metamorphic rock. And if you melt them, they go back to magma. And next, then if you expose them, it's more soil. Increase them to temp, it goes back to metamorphic rock. Now let's check soil. If you erode it and you deposit it, it will stack into layers, creating sedimentary rock. It will go to sediments. Then if you compact it, it turns into sedimentary rock. You melt it, it goes back to magma. And next, then if you expose it to weathering, it goes back into soil, and if you increase the temperature pressure, it goes to metamorphic rock. Now let's check metamorphic rock. If you melt it, it's magma. If you expose it to weathering, it's soil. And if you increase the temperature and pressure, it goes back to metamorphic rock. So let's just start it again. So what are all these elements? So magma is just melted rock of any kind. Extrusive rock is rock which comes on the outside. So what this means that when lava comes from a volcano, it comes back into the earth. It comes onto the earth, and then it cools on the earth. But sometimes the magma gets stuck inside, and that cools into intrusive igneous rock. And then because of water, acid rain, weathering and erosion, it breaks down into soil. And then if you pass soil around, it turns into sediments. And if sediments pile on each other, then the weight of each sediment will squeeze the sediment on the bottom, creating a rock, which is a sedimentary rock. The next, then, if you keep it through very much pressure and very heat, you will have metamorphic rock. The cycle goes through. You can turn soil into sedimentary rock, then you can change it into metamorphic rock. You can take magma, you can change it to intrusive rock, but mostly igneous rocks. Igneous rocks can change it to any type of rock you want. If you erode them, they will go back into soil. And here you have it, the rock cycle. So now let's answer some questions for the gizmos. When molten rock undergoes crystallization above the ground, what type of result? You get extrusive igneous rock. What combination of the process can transform a metamorphic rock into sediment? So, first you gotta melt it to magma. You can erode it, crystallize it, and then melt it again. Or we can just take it. So, how we need to turn it into soil? So you can expose it to weathering. So first, all we gotta do is exposure, weathering, and erosion. That's it. What sequence of events could lead to magma becoming soil? Crystallization followed by exposure and weathering, because it crystallizes into rock, and weathering and erosion wears it down. Now, question 4 and 5. You can solve it by yourself. Keep your answer in the comments on what is the correct answer. Which of the following rocks form from placing other rocks under heat and pressure? I told this in the video. According to the rock cycle, which of the following transitions are possible? Assume a number of limited steps. I'm going to explain number 5. An intrusive rock becomes a sedimentary rock. That can be possible. A sedimentary rock becomes soil. That's possible. A metamorphic rock becomes igneous rock. All of these are possible. And number 4, you can solve it by yourself. Please post your answer in the comments. And guys, this is the rock cycle. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to this video. And guys, this is Corny with Gautam, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.